Hello board game family, welcome to Quack&Co, where every video is 10 minutes or less, and this is a Quack&Co takeover. My name is Brian from Game Brigade, and I'll be taking over the Quack&Co channel for the next month.
Wait, month? We didn't talk about month, Brian. We talked about a week.
Okay, so sounds like I'm not big enough for a whole month takeover, so how about a week? This is Monday Musings, and we're going to be talking about why I resent Kickstarter, which I think is an interesting topic because I cover Kickstarter on my channel. It's the same thing that Quack&Co covers as well. It's a big product here within the board gaming space. But when I came into this hobby, it was because of Kickstarter, mostly because of the Kickstarter exclusive items that you could find, and those were things that weren't easily available to get. So when I decided to look into Kickstarter campaigns, I was quickly falling for their FOMO. The fear of missing out. These campaigns that are on Kickstarter are designed to try to get you to click to buy. They're designed to get you to back now, to take your money for a game you might not see for 2 years. They have a whole bunch of ways they do that. It could be from talking heads telling you why the game is so great. It could be from just minor little snippets of quotes saying, "This is the best game I have ever played." It also could be the stretch goal unlocks, Kickstarter exclusive. Look how many things we have unlocked to make it so that you can get these items for free when you back our game now. All of these things combined create a sense of urgency for you as a backer to buy their product now without even an assertion or ability that you're going to get this game in the future. I had severely fallen for that strategy and that tactic, and it has made it so that I resent Kickstarter. The next thing that I really resent Kickstarter for is the financial burden it has put onto me, my family, and my loved ones. Kickstarter games aren't cheap. Not only are you paying for the product, you're also paying for shipping. That's just part of the business of doing it. But you are paying a pretty penny for these products. And over the course of the last few years, the Kickstarter campaign games have gone from an average of $50 to $60 upwards to $200, $300. I've even seen $500 campaigns. These are not cheap products, but they are still expertly designed to get you to back now. These games, when you back them, don't even fill that desire or that urge that you were trying to seek when you bought the game. A lot of times players will be trying to find a game that fits a niche. Maybe it's the campaign game. Maybe it's a worker placement game. And here comes this campaign on Kickstarter showing you all the great things it's going to offer. It's a beautiful campaign. It's a great story. Look at these beautiful renders of minis. And you're like, that game is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to play it with my family. So you back it. And you wait. And in 1 month, there's going to be another campaign. Look at these beautiful minis. Look how great they look. Look at the beautiful campaign and the story you get to experience. You're like, man, I haven't played a campaign game in a while. I don't know when that other one's going to show up. I'm going to back this one. This one promises it's going to be here in 6 months. 3 months later, there's a delay. And there's another campaign coming. So on and so on. And so you're backing these games, you're buying more because you're not fulfilling that hole that you're looking for in your gaming group, that campaign game you're searching. And so that creates a financial burden because all these titles are going to be adding on to each other, stacking up, adding more costs to your game. And that is very frustrating. And that is another reason as to why I resent Kickstarter. But that's not the only reason I resent these games. Because sometimes, more often than not, when I back a game on Kickstarter and it eventually does arrive at my house, I find I'm not as excited I was to play that game now because there's other products I picked up along the way. My desire and the joy and the excitement that I had for that game dissipated 7, 10, 2 years ago when I backed that game originally. The feeling that the excitement and the joy isn't always there. And that's not an exclusive thing. I don't want to say that this is an always thing. There are games I have gotten where I'm so excited I finally have this product. But a lot of times if it was a game that I was kind of iffy on or excited for but not the highest, I realized these were games that I was not as excited for or needing in my collection anymore. I'd either filled that spot up with something else, or it's just faded, or even the people that I bought that game for in my gaming group are no longer part of my group. Buying games for other people, that's another question we can talk about in the future, but definitely something that I want to talk about. And so that is another reason as to why I resent Kickstarter. Kickstarter is a great place. You can find amazing products. You can get great deals. And sometimes you can find games that are only going to be available on Kickstarter. But it's a slippery slope. And I always urge people to be careful when you're backing. Understand that these are tactics made to get you to buy these games, to get your money out of you now rather than later. A lot of times you can find these games at retail for the same price or even less. You might lose out on a few exclusive minis, but it can be okay. They're not going to break the game, I promise you that. These are all reasons I resent Kickstarter. I hope I don't ruin Kickstarting for you, but I do want to share these with you so that you are able to protect yourself in the future. My name is Brian from Game Brigade. This was Quack&Co Takeover. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a subscription or a thumbs up. Help out the community. I will talk to you very soon.